Okay, this week's Parashat Kisisa, we discussed the Chet HaEgel, the sin of the golden calf. There's an obvious question. The placement does not seem to belong over here. When did Klal Yisrael sin with the Chet HaEgel? They sinned after they received the Torah, which is in Parashat Yisrael. Then they sinned with the Egel, they did Tshuva, Hashem forgave Klal Yisrael on Yom Kippur, and then Hashem gave the mitzvah of building the Mishkan. So why is Chet HaEgel here? After Truma Tetzaveh, after the command for the Mishkan, it should have been in Parshas Yisrael, right after Matan Torah. Very difficult, very hard to understand. One idea I want to share, which is very important for us to know for our lives, is that if Chet HaEgel, the sin of the golden calf, will be right after the giving of the Torah, so one would think that in some way the receiving of the Torah was compromised, takes away from the greatness of the experience of the event, the holiness of Klal Yisrael at that time, because look what happened right afterwards. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu purposely tucks it away. We'll talk about Kabbalah Satira, we won't mention Chet HaEgel, we'll talk about the Mishkan, and then we'll put away and come back and say, oh, by the way, Klal Yisrael, how you read that they had a fall, they fell with the Chet HaEgel. And this is so important for us. Sometimes we have a few months, a few years, we're growing, we're studying, things are great, and then Chas Hashem, we have a fall, and then we say, oh, I fell. Look where I am. Everything I did till now wasn't so real. It's not really who I am because look what happened to this. I fell. No. We have to put our yeridos, we have to put our falls in brackets. We fell. What happened before was real. We grew, we steig, we connected. What will happen afterwards and we'll grow and steig is real. In between, we put that in brackets. We had a yerida, we fell. We're humans, we sometimes fall. We can't have our falls define who we are. We can't have our falls define our lives.